Hello, my name is Christian, and I'm currently here in my car waiting for some rides. First fun fact about myself is I'm an Uber driver. I do drive for Uber as well as work and go to school. So, first fun fact is I'm an Uber driver, and here I am at my office. I guess you can call, waiting for some more rides before I have to go into work in a few hours here. Second fun fact, I love kids. That's the ministry I serve in, and it's one of my favorite ministries. The kids actually have helped me with my patience, have helped me with a lot of aspects of my life as I've grown spiritually. So I really appreciate the kids, and I really love them very much. Actually, the kids are the easy part of the hard part of the parents. Um, Third fun fact, I'm an outdoorsy person. I love the outdoors. Uh, Nothing better than a nice hike by a lake. I love water. It's my favorite thing. And so if I could swim, go swimming every day, I would. Unfortunately, I can't. I don't have a pool myself, but if I can go anywhere with a body of water that I could jump into, I'd be more than happy to do so. So I guess those are the three fun facts about it. I was looking at a few pieces, and unfortunately, I don't have a picture of them because the pictures I do have are actually in my recording unit here on my phone, and so I couldn't show it, but I'll try to upload them. The first picture is actually not a painting, it's a picture of an older lady. I took this picture when I was in Mexico. Now, I didn't take the picture, I took a picture of a picture. I really enjoyed this picture. I don't remember the photographer's name, but it was a picture that really struck me as a wow kind of picture. It's a picture of an older lady, much older lady, and just the look in her face and just the wrinkles in her face just convey a person who has lived a hard life, somebody who has lived a life that maybe was full of struggle, full of things that as we all go through. And so she's come to this point in her life that maybe is the end of it. So it really spoke volumes to me. It reminded me of my family background. My grandmother, my great grandmother, and my family. The matriarchs are the ones that have actually uh, been in charge of the family. My grandfather passed away when my mom was really young, and my other grandfather wasn't really around. So my family, on both sides of the family, the matriarchs were the ones in charge. And so to see this picture of this older lady just really touched me because, like I said, my grandmother, I know some of the stories of the hardships she had to go through being an immigrant person from Mexico coming to this country. And so it's been a hard life for her. So the picture really touched me, and it moved me, and there's just so much about the picture that when you look at it just conveys so much of the reality of many immigrants. And I think that's why it touched me, because my family are immigrants. And I will try to download that picture to see if we can show it. Then the piece of art that I don't really, not that I don't like it, it just doesn't really speak to me, or I'm not sure how to say it, is the Last Supper. Now, I know the Last Supper is very big, it's very religious, and everybody likes it, but I don't know. When I think of the Last Supper of our Lord Jesus, I see something so different. I don't know. He, in my mind, he looks much different. The apostles look different. It just, the scene I have in my head when I read the scriptures is so different to what the painting is, and I don't. It's a nice painting. It's beautiful, and I know that it's talent, the talent that the artist had, and so on. But many people love it. I don't. I don't think it's such an amazing painting because, like I said, I so in my mind's eye, I see something so much different. Um, just the way Jesus looks in the painting, I don't know. In my mind, he doesn't look like that. I guess to each his own. The apostles, I don't know. It doesn't portray the intimacy that I can see that scene in my mind of the apostles and the Last Supper being such an intimate thing, because meals are so intimate. It's, when you share a meal with somebody, it's very intimate, even if it's the last, especially because it's the last. but that painting doesn't portray that intimacy, doesn't portray that love that Jesus has for us, that sacrifice is about to be made. It really doesn't. So like I said, I think that painting, as great as it is and as popular as it is, I think it's lacking in so many areas. I actually, after I got the book just last night, actually, and began to read it, I didn't know what to expect from this class. I didn't even know what humanities is. I was like, what is that? But as I started reading the book, I can kind of see it. So for this class, I really want to understand a little bit more about humanities, about what that study entails, what it is, and how it pertains to our call in the ministry, and how it pertains to our work in the ministry. So